Well, it's really exciting to be able to do Wild Duck by Henrik Ibsen, and I mean, Ibsen is such a fantastic playwright, and I've always wanted to be able to do one of his works, and he's one of those playwrights where you've only ever heard about a few of his plays. I mean, everybody's heard about, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have heard of A Doll's House, and some people know about Hedda Gabler, but there's these beautiful plays that he crafted, because he was quite prolific, that kind of slipped through the cracks of your high school English class or your introduction to theater, but they've got such great characters and such great things going on with them, and it's just a joy to be able to do this play now.
My character's name is called Hjalmar Ekdal. He is the father of the house. He's a photographer, an inventor, happily married, and it comes into light that his best friend has come into town, and he reveals some secrets to his past.
It's kind of like what is better? Is a comforting lie better that makes you get through life, or is the harsh truth better that could actually destroy everything that's meaningful to you?
Yeah, sort of the, is ignorance really bliss, or is it just something masking everything so you can't live a real, true life?
A lot of people nowadays, sometimes they want to ignore the truth and just live day-to-day life, just happily being, you know, unaware.
And I think we often trick ourselves into believing certain things to make our own lives easier. So not only does the external world and other people sort of push this onto us, but we do it to ourselves to get through day-to-day things.
There is such a timelessness to the story.
Ibsen is one of the most prolific writers of modern theater. Not only was he one of the first playwrights to broach into this realm of realism, Ibsen takes it to another level, farther than, say, Chekhov would, of not only presenting real characters and real stories, but also diving deeply into the psychology of them. Ibsen is a great storyteller.
At Single Carrot, we love to do a broad range of work, and so part of our mission is we like to do new works. We like to do ensemble-created plays, like our next play, Slampooned, which is an original comedy show that's kind of a mockumentary of slam poetry, and we just did Killer Joe by Tracy Letts, and so this is our classic play this season, and we kind of don't like to just do classics in the standard way. We like to kind of put a little bit of a twist on them.
Performing in a thrust. A thrust means that there's audience on three sides of you. And so basically there's audience everywhere except for on the back wall. Everything has to be sort of blocked and choreographed in such a way that we give equal attention to each side of the audience.
We play in a small space, and there's no better place to come and watch the happenings of a character and the development of a character in a psychological setting than in a tiny place where you can see every single detail.
Wild Duck by Ibsen and this translation by David Eldridge, which is really fantastic and really easy on the modern tongue and also on the modern ear. There's something that is just totally alive, and the relationships are just so beautifully crafted.
Ibsen isn't as lofty as some people may think he is. Ibsen is accessible. I want people to leave this show and say, Ibsen is something that I can understand. It is something that I can appreciate. Something I can tell my friends to go see. I can have a discussion about Ibsen.